What's up, guys? Trail here, better known as Budget Bill, and this is your third stimulus check update and stimulus package update for Thursday, February the 18th. Good morning, everyone, and yes, I still have power. I appreciate all your prayers for me and my family, as well as the other people in Texas that are suffering right now. And we still have a long way to go, but thank you guys again. I appreciate it. Today we're going to be talking about President Biden's town hall meeting that he had on Tuesday and how he believes that bigger is better when it comes to the stimulus relief plan. And also he talked about the issue around him providing $50,000 in student loan relief for borrowers. And I also want to provide an update around the latest virus cases and vaccines. Those are just some of the topics that we're going to cover today. If this is your first time to the channel, hey, welcome and glad to have you. On this channel, we talk about finance, real estate, credit cards, and stimulus update news. So be sure to subscribe to the channel so that you can be a part of this community. Also, don't forget to hit the like button for me if you enjoy this type of content. It doesn't cost you a single dime for me to bring this information to you, and all I ask is for a simple press of the like button, as it really helps out the channel. Now, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. What's up, guys? President Biden was on CNN on Tuesday where he doubled down again on the notion that bigger is better approach in regards to the stimulus relief package. Biden says that he believes that this is the way to go, and he said that many economists also agree that bigger is better during these economic times. Biden said that he learned from the previous stimulus back in 2009 was not big enough when they offered $800 billion, and that recovery simply just took way too long. And now he wants to make sure to do what he can for now that will provide significant impact to the people that are struggling right now. Biden has a slew of things that he wants to accomplish, and he is trying to balance them all at once. But of course, the main thing is to get this $1.9 trillion stimulus package. That's the most important piece. And then the $1,400 stimulus checks that would help Americans get a little bit of relief and assistance when they have been without any thus far. And of course, he wants to get these kids back in school while fighting the virus at the same time. Which I must say that from a perspective of those 3 to 4 things, the Biden administration is on the right path. Vaccines are being readily available right now to help slow the spread of the virus. The stimulus package is on track to be completed by the end of this month and signed by the president the first week of March. And then the $1,400 direct payments would immediately follow them signing this particular bill. And hopefully that will provide the aid needed for schools and daycares to reopen much safely. Considering the stimulus package is bypassing the support of Republicans, it appears that there is nothing that can stop this relief bill from becoming new legislation. But you know we are dealing with politicians here, so I guess that means anything is possible to prevent it from happening as soon as we would like it to. But we are going to all think positive here and hope these direct payments will be here next month. Biden also talked about the $15 minimum wage increase that he believes is feasible and appropriate. However, he mentioned previously that he didn't think that it would make it into the stimulus relief bill. But he says that the $15 increase could potentially get 900,000 people out of poverty. But other lawmakers feel that it would cause a loss of 1 million jobs, as some small businesses wouldn't be able to afford to keep their current staff at a minimum wage of $15. So it appears that Biden is standing strong on this massive stimulus package bill, while other Democrats are still not sold on it completely, as well as the GOP. And of course, the GOP is not in support of this bill whatsoever. The stimulus bill is on a 10-day fast track to get the House's vote on it prior to getting the president's signature. They are aiming to get a vote on this bill on February the 26th. Now, the Biden administration believes that the tight timeline is in line with the urgency to approve of another round of direct payments, as well as unemployment benefits and funding for the schools and vaccines before many of them are set to expire on March the 14th. They will need to get all 50 Senate Democrats to back this legislation, and so far it appears that they actually have enough. But as we have seen in the past, all it takes is just one person to drop out of their support, and then the relief aid is immediately halted. But maybe they will pick up some additional GOP support along the way. Nah, never mind. Anyways, I will keep you guys posted on any new developments that we receive. Now, let's go ahead and talk about this student loan forgiveness that President Biden has been talking about. Biden had a town hall meeting on Tuesday where he was asked if he still supports the notion of forgiving up to $50,000 in federally student loan debt. Surprisingly, Biden shot down the idea for the first time. The idea has been pushed by the top Democratic lawmakers and progressives over the past year and supported by other top lawmakers as well. But during the town hall, Biden shot the idea down by saying that it will not happen. Biden said that he would not be able to support the forgiveness of $50,000 because he doesn't think that he has the ability to do so. However, he did say that he does support the $10,000 in debt relief per borrower. He expressed his concerns that a higher total forgiven through an executive action would disappropriately aid the well-off and potentially violate the law. He said in a statement, "I do think in this moment of economic pain and strain that we should be eliminating interest on the debts that are accumulating. Number one, and number two, I'm prepared to write off the $10,000 in debt, but not $50,000. And so, the majority leader, Chuck Schumer and Elizabeth Warren, clapped back on Wednesday with a joint statement in response to Biden's no action on the student loan debt forgiveness. They said an ocean of student loan debt is holding back 43 million borrowers and disappropriately weighing down Black and brown Americans. Schumer came out and said that Biden ultimately has the power to eliminate $50,000 in debt. However, it appears that Biden doesn't want to pull such a drastic measure at this time, especially during his first 100 days in office. Now, will Biden be more open to this idea later on in his presidency? Considering he actually has the power, that will be something that we look towards seeing coming up later on this year or even next year. And of course, Bernie Sanders came out and said there is no better time to think big and do what is right. And I agree with Bernie Sanders. This is an opportunity when the government can show millions of Americans that it can be or it can provide a positive change in people's lives. But frankly, I doubt that they will. $50,000 is a lot of money for each borrower, as the total amount of federal student loans outstanding in this country is about $1.6 trillion. That's almost as much as the current stimulus package that we have on the table right now. In addition, he talked about that he would rather make community colleges free for everyone who meet the certain criteria. He said for individuals making less than $125,000 per year could go to a community college for free. That is what he would prefer. Or the option to go to a state school for free if the person engages in community activities. That way, it gets people a way to give back in return for receiving free tuition at a state school. Biden would prefer to have students to have the option to work it off by doing certain community activities that would benefit the community, the economy, and the world. I mean, even then, that would get you 4 years of college for free, and you would have to do a little bit of community work in return. I think that is more than fair. I actually like that idea, guys. But let me know what you guys think about this student loan forgiveness. Do you think that $50,000 is just way too much money and too much controversy? Or do you think that $10,000 is good enough amount to be fair to everyone, of course? Or do you like the idea of making community colleges and state schools free in return for community service? Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Moving on, we have a few updates regarding the virus cases in the U.S. About a week ago, the U.S. surpassed 25 million cases. Wow, guys. Right now, we sit at around 500,000 deaths, and President Biden predicts the deaths will exceed 600,000 people by the end of this year. However, the reports are showing that the numbers are actually slowing down a bit. Basically, they are not going up as rapidly as they were before. As thousands of people are getting vaccinated every day, there seems to be a correlation to the virus cases in the U.S. So far, more than 173 million people have received the vaccine worldwide, and about 55 million people in the U.S. alone. And now we have Johnson & Johnson is almost ready to start its launch of its vaccine, which the U.S. would have 3 different vaccines available to administer to people in this country. The more people that get vaccinated, the more opportunity to get rid of this this virus once and for all. I can't wait for that day to happen, guys. Don't you know? I wonder how many people will still choose to wear a mask in this country. I think that the masks are here to stay personally. They are moving towards a fashion statement to coordinate them with your clothing outfits. You know what I'm saying? I should put on a mask while I'm doing this video. But then again, you guys couldn't hear me, right? Well, anyways, that's all I have for you today. This has been your third stimulus check update news for today. If you enjoyed any of this information or found it to be useful, be sure to hit the like button for me. It definitely helps out a lot and it tells YouTube to share this video with others. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button for me so that you can be a part of this community. And hit the notification bell to be notified of each new video. Again, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching. And again, I appreciate all your prayers for us folks in Texas. And I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.